what's up you guys? It's your girl Mimi from Jane's Diary, and I am back with another video. But as always, before we get into this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to give me and this video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified every time I post a video. So me and Bae already did our paycheck to paycheck, and we were having technical difficulties, so a lot of stuff didn't get recorded. So I figured it would be a super duper awesome idea to show you guys that this kit will fit in the classic happy planner. It's just regular note pages. It will fit. The only thing that I can say when laying down the stickers is to lay it down from right to left. Only because it doesn't go all the way across. So at least if you lay it from right to left, you'll have it like exactly stop instead of like starting it all the way up here and just not over there. But I mean, you do how you want to do it, but it will fit. A lot of people think because I use the Erin Condren budget plan or the Erin Condren planner that it won't fit the happy planner, but it actually does. It fits just the same. So I'm just going to be doing my paycheck video on these note pages. I already have everything set up. So all we just got to do is put some pen to the paper. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with our starting balance, which is $1,825.86. So we're going to go ahead and write that in. And I know my pen is not skipping. It is skipping. Paid too much money for this pen to be skipping. $1,125.86. I'm gonna use a regular pen because now I'm upset. So y'all, like I said, we've already run these numbers, but I just wanted to get this video out here just to show you the kit in the happy planner. But when we did our numbers, we were able to complete 50% of our savings goal, which if you watched our monthly video, we want to save at least $200 by the end of the month. So we are halfway there because we just put $100 to the side. I don't use this as an expense tracker. I use it to break down my paycheck. And so even though it's not a credit or whatever, I'm going to mark it as a credit because it's going into our savings. So anyways, moving right along. And next we are paying off Temple. So like we are crashing some goals. Originally we make a payment of $62 and I think it's $62.40 every 2 weeks, and so to pay it off it was a balance of $325.55. So, and because we have a big check, we're going to just go ahead and pay that off. $325.55. Well, yeah, I need to mark debit because it's going to be taken out. So we got that paid off. And so we got $100 for the savings. And then we did $325.55, which leaves us with $14.31. And let me go just so I can keep my balance over here. So once we take care of business, that leaves us with $14.31. Now we're going to get into our bills. And so we're going to take care of scanner, our cable bill, then auto insurance, Sprint, life insurance. Alright, and scanner is $69.99. Our cable and internet is $86.29. Auto insurance is $52.99, and now next month it'll be higher. We just got a credit added to our account this month. Let's add all of those. Well, let's subtract that. So $69.99 minus $86.29 minus $52.99 minus $85. Oh shoot. Okay, it's $185 minus $100 minus $52.99 again minus. Lord. Okay, let's do it one more time. 69.99 minus 86.29 minus 52.99 minus 185 minus 52.99 minus 47.22. So that's going to leave us with 905.52. All right, so these are all. Oh, I need to add my car note in there as well. I'm gonna put the no, I'm gonna go ahead and put the fourth. Car note. So last paycheck we had already put aside half of it, and so this paycheck is the other half, so it's just 140. That's gonna go on my car note, so minus 140. It's gonna leave us with 765.53. Then let's go ahead and do our credit cards, and I like to put these in red just to kind of separate it a little bit. Even though these are all due on the 4th, I like to pull out our credit cards for the month. That way, instead of paying them when they're due, it's already just sitting in the account and we don't have to worry about remembering to set aside the money for the credit card. So that's what I like to do. HSN is 18, which is 27. And then our Walmart payment is a little more because, again, the expiration date on my card had expired. So when they went to take the payment out, it declined it. And they will not, like, they're not gonna waive that fee. So our Walmart card is 74. So we're just gonna split that payment up between this check and next check. All right, so we're left with 765.53 minus 18 minus 40 minus 30 minus 27 minus 38, which is going to leave us with 612.53. And I'm going to rerun my math just to make sure it's right, because I'm not looking at my other planner and I always have to redo my numbers because I'm always messing something up somewhere down the line. Okay, so now we're just going to do our cash envelopes. Right, and then we're going to do gas, groceries, and allowance. Did 134 equal to 134. And then groceries, I know it's like such an odd number, but what we did was we just took this and put that down for groceries so that we can have an even 400. So groceries we did, so yeah, my math is coming out right because it was so weird to have $78.53 for groceries. And then allowance, we did 200. What I do need to do is add up how much I need to transfer over, because we keep our account separate. We have our regular checking account, and then we have our billing account. And so, well, we have our checkings, our billing account, and then I have a separate account for mortgage. So what I'm going to do now is just add up how much I need to transfer. Well, I know I need to transfer 100 in the savings, so let me write that. I'm just gonna add, that's automatically taken out, so I don't have to worry about transferring that. They took that out like right before I made this video, because I wanted to go ahead and pay it off before I forgot. So yeah, we are smashing our goals. $69.99 plus 86.29 plus 52.99 plus 185 plus 52.99 plus 47 plus 140. So I need to transfer 634.26. But I'm gonna write it over here just in case my math is wrong first. And those are for the bills. And then I'm gonna add up all the credit cards next. 153 for the credit cards, and I do it that way because even though the bills and the credit cards are all going into the billing account, I just like to do two separate transactions. That way I know one transaction was for our bills and one transaction was for our credit card. So somewhere, if the numbers don't match, I can look up and see, okay, well, I know I transferred this much amount for all of our credit cards. Because it's happened before where I'll look into our billing account and something extra might have been taken out, so I can look and just make sure, you know, my math was was right or if it was a mistake or somebody took something extra out or I transferred too little over. So 153 for the credit cards. And it works that way, especially because, like I said, my math is not the best. So and then let me just make sure it adds up. So 1825.56 minus the 100 that I'm going to transfer into the savings minus the 325.55 that was already taken out. Boom, we're left with, okay, so see what I'm talking about? It's off by a few pennies. Okay, 1825.56. Okay, minus 100 that I'm transferring into the savings minus 325.55, 1401. So I don't know how I got 31 extra cents. So we got 1401. See what I'm talking about? My math it's always off. Okay, anywho, so we're gonna do the 634.26, 765.75. So I mean it's right, it's just off by a few cents, which I don't care because I'm not about to redo this. And then the 153 for the bills, it leaves us with 612.75. And then for our cash allowance, we did 134 for gas minus 78.53 leaves us with an even 422. So for the most part, the big numbers are cool. When it boils down to it, it's off by a few cents, and that's okay because I'm not about to redo this. And then we're going to transfer 153 for credit cards. So because it's such a weird number for groceries, what I'm going to, and for, well, let me see if it'll add up with the 134 plus 78.53 plus our allowance is 412.53. So what I'm going to do is just take out 400 even. And so since it's such a odd number, the ATM isn't going to let us take out 412.53. So what I'm going to do is just withdraw 400, and then if we really need the extra $4 for the gas, since we budgeted 134, then when we get gas, we'll just go in and do cash and then put $4 on the card, and then when we go grocery shopping, we'll do the 70 in cash and then the $8.53 on the card. If not, that'll just stay on the card and we'll just have that extra balance. So withdraw 400. And what we could do with that remaining balance is, if we don't need to spend it on anything or if an emergency doesn't pop up, we can budget that to go on the light bill, because we don't have our light bill yet, and I'd rather go ahead and just have that sit for the light bill. And so you guys, I really wish I could have got our budget. I mean, I could have got our budgeting video, but it was just too long and it was just too much to sit there and try to edit, to try to make it make sense. So yeah, I just decided to just redo it. And it was long because we haven't had this much money in a while. Your girl is working 2 jobs. If you haven't seen me, that is why. I have been working 2 jobs, no days off, and on top of selling stickers. So yeah, I can definitely see the payoff, but moving forward, I'm going to redo some things and change some things around, because while this is great, it does wear and tear on your body, not having any days off, and especially with the holidays, I was putting in a lot of overtime, and with the holiday pay, I could definitely see, you know, the difference right here on this paycheck, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to burn out. So moving forward, my paychecks may not be this great every time, but it was definitely worth it to kick off January and kind of, you know, come through the door like boom, bow, what's up? We coming, you know? So anyways, yeah, I'm just very happy that instead of saying, hey, you know, let's take this money and let's enjoy it, let's ball out, we deserve it, which we do deserve it, but we still want to be disciplined. And that's one of the reasons why the video took so long, because we were just trying to make sure that we don't overdo it and that we actually set ourselves up for success. Because, you know, 2019, our mindset is different, our goals are different, and we're ready to, you know, get it done. 2018 was a setback, but you know, we were claiming our time this year. And I'm just very proud of us that we were very disciplined and we didn't overdo it. That since we paid off Tempo, which we didn't have to do, but we paid it off early because we had the extra money to do it, we were paying $62.40 on that. And one thing that Bae said, and it really made me proud, he was like, since we're used to paying $62.40, we need to take that $62.40 and put that with the balance that's due on the Capital One card, so we can have that extra rolling in. And I was like, look at my little Dave Ramsey over there. So it just made me happy, because even though he is not interested and can give two craps about budgeting, he does actually listen to what I say, because I wasn't even thinking about snowballing that $62.40. I was just like, ooh, child, that's paid off. We got an extra $62.40 that can sit in the account. But he's, you know, he's right. If we're gonna do it, we need to do it the right way, and we need to snowball that $62.40 with that $25, so we can go ahead and knock out that interest and get this stuff rolling, get the ball. And don't drag me in the comments. I already know somebody's gonna be watching and they're gonna say, how can you be budgeting and you got your numbers wrong? It's just by a few cents. Everybody messes up, and I already, you know, I'm not everybody mess up. My stuff is just public. It's just on YouTube and whatever. So don't be dragging me in the comments. At least it's just a few cents. Thank you, Jesus. But leave me some comments down below. Give your girl a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.